Welcome to the Dirty Denim Podcast. I'm Drew, and today's episode comes straight from one of you. NC Crimson Glide dropped a comment and said, "Can you do a podcast on the social stigmas between bikers and regular people, the opinions and views they carry, and how they judge each other?" That's what we're going to dig into today, because the second people hear the word biker, they already picture something. Tattoos, leather, loud exhausts, maybe even trouble. Some see freedom, others see danger. But the truth is, stigma cuts both ways. Outsiders judge riders, and riders judge outsiders right back. So tonight, I'm breaking that down, where those stigmas come from, why they stick, and what it really says about us as people. So let's start with outsiders. To a lot of regular folks, biker equals criminal, or it can equal outlaw, dirty, reckless. They see a pack of bikes rolling into town and half the people get nervous. They don't see individuals, they see a stereotype. And to be fair, the media and Hollywood's been feeding them that image for decades. I mean, you got Sons of Anarchy, biker gang documentaries, mugshots on the news. Outlaws make better TV than a guy quietly riding to clear his head after work. But here's the thing. That image isn't the whole picture. I've met riders who are veterans, lawyers, doctors, single moms, welders, teachers, and even pastors. The bike doesn't care who you are or what you do for a living. But society loves labels. And once they slap a label on you, that's all they see. That's the stigma number one. People fear what they don't understand. They don't see the therapy, the healing, the community. They just see noise and risk. And that's on them. Now, let's flip this. We do the same thing back. Riders look at non-riders and think, they're caged. They don't get it. They're soft. And yeah, riding does unlock something different because it's risk, freedom, adrenaline, life in the wind. Once you felt it, it's hard not to look at people stuck in traffic and wonder if they're even awake. But here's the truth. Judging non-riders is just another cage. I've seen non-riders step up for us in ways that humbled me. Some small-town folks feeding us, helping us when we're broke down, giving us some shelter when the storm's rolling in. That's just humanity. And if we stay locked in judgment, we miss that. So stigma cuts both ways. Outsiders judge riders. We judge them, and the only way out is just to admit we're both guilty. Now, here's where it gets heavy. The stigma isn't just outsider versus riders. It's inside the culture, too. Clubs judge independents. Harley guys judge sport bike guys. Performance crowds judge chopper guys. Old heads, they judge the new generation. I mean, it's crazy. Because we all ride, but we still find ways to divide. And it's just not riders like judging other riders. The industry plays this game too. When I first started on social media, I didn't play nice. I called the bullshit. I was straight up, no filter. And guess what? It pissed a lot of people off. Not because I was wrong, but because I was loud. Companies blackballed me. Reps said I wasn't a good representation. Influencers didn't want to be around. And it didn't matter if I was telling the truth. The problem was I wasn't playing their politics. And that's when it hit me. The same politics that divide our country are alive in our culture. Same playbook. Divide people, label them, and control the narrative. And that's the cost of calling it out. You get left out. That's the stigma inside this industry. Here's the part most people don't see. Every time I stand up and fight for the people, the grassroots riders, the ones actually keeping this culture alive, it costs me. Sponsors don't want to sponsor. Companies don't want the smoke. They rather pour money into influencers who play along. And that means when I put on events, I pay out of pocket. When I call something out, I take the hit. And the part I really hate is because the part I really, really hate is because it doesn't affect me. But it affects Crystal. Man, it hits her. Her story deserves to shine. Her journey into riding should inspire the hell out of people. But politics make it harder for her to Still, you might ask, well, why do you do it? If it's going to hurt her, why do you do it? Well, the reason I keep doing it is because I'd rather lose money fighting for the right people than gain money selling out to the wrong ones. And that's not a complaint. That's just the cost of being real. And I'll pay it because at the end of the day, riders matter more than brands, people matter more than politics, and the truth matters more than sponsorships. And I've got to be honest with you. For a long time, I carried way too much anger. I had way too much ego. And man, did I swing wild. And yeah, because of that, I burned bridges I didn't need to. But somewhere along the way, I had to look myself in the mirror. I had to ask myself, am I just tearing things down or am I building something better? And that was the turning point. I don't want to just be the guy who calls out wrong. I want to be the guy who builds what's right. That's what I mean by becoming a better builder. Not a builder of hype, not a builder of fake images, but a builder of people, of culture, of family. A builder who fights for the riders who ride because it heals them. For the family who keeps this the way of life and keeps everything alive, especially when nobody's watching. For the few companies that actually care about people more than politics. I'm not perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes. But growth is about owning that and not hiding it. And from here forward, that's my focus on building. Building connections, building truth, building a culture that belongs to all of us, not just the ones with the biggest bank accounts. So yeah, stigmas are real. Outsiders judge riders. Riders judge outsiders. And inside our own culture, we chew each other up. But here's the truth. I'll keep fighting, not for the brands, not for the politics, but for the people, for the grassroots, for the ones who ride for the love of it. Even if it costs me, even if it hurts my business, because at the end of the day, the only fight worth fighting is the one that builds something better. Dirty denim never stays clean, and neither does life. This is the Dirty Denim Podcast, and I'm Drew, and I'll keep building for the culture, for the people, and for the road ahead.